JR and Charlie are going out in the field to catch one of the Clydesdales. Her name is Breezy, and JR's gonna just kind of mess around with her a little bit. You can see Classy down there in the round pen. Ozark and Lucky are out on a trail ride. Becca and Joan are riding them right now. So Breezy is actually sired by Joan and Charlie's stallion Topper that we saw earlier. And I don't believe Breezy was born on their farm. They don't own her mother, and she's only 2.5 years old. So they haven't had her for a very long time. She is such a pretty girl and right at the age ready to learn some basic training and groundwork.
Okay, so first, all I'm gonna do is just start getting her attention on me, you know, because she's spooking at things and because she doesn't have a leader and she's looking for her friends. Start taking control of her feet. Good, come here. Oh, back up. Back, good. Back, good. Back, good. Good girl. See, she just licked and chewed already. So that's just, she just knows that we're going to work
She's
already.
taking it in now.
Yeah, she knows we're going to work already. Walk.
There's a couple things that would make this more productive and easier for me. One being if I had a relationship with the horse already and wasn't meeting her for the first time. And two, I would really like to have a round pen instead of trying to do this on a lead rope when all of her herd is, you know, just 100 yards away.
Get up.
Regardless of the obstacles, one of the things that Clinton Anderson is most right about is that if you have control of a horse's feet, you have control of their mind. And as you saw when I first started, she was looking for a leader because she was taken out of her herd. So she didn't know, who was going to be in charge. And as soon as I started moving her feet, she started letting me be in charge, showing, submissive signs like licking and chewing.
Come on. And when she goes forward, like I'm wanting forward, I release the pressure. When she's going sideways or stalling, I start hitting the ground, raising the pressure. I want her to learn that I can send her away just by pointing. First thing. She's backing away. I keep bringing it towards her. When she tilts her nose in to investigate it, and she wants to know what it is.
You release it.
And horses, you know how in humans, they have right brain humans and left brain humans, and like the right side is analytical and the left brain does your art and stuff. Heard of that, right and left brain? Horses aren't like that. The left side of their brain controls their left eye and their left side of their body. The right side of their brain.
Yeah, Tyler, the guy we worked from, described them as two brains.
Yes.
Aye. Because that's what he did was break horses,
So everything you do on one side, they got to learn on the other side. That's why you see me get off a lot on the other side and stuff, just keeping that other brain engaged.
Aye, so they always get on and off on the left's a bit of a myth.
Mm-hmm.
I've never put a blanket or a saddle on her back since that one time.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to do this till I can do it without a step.
Notice as I do this, I don't hold her really tight with the lead rope. I'm not trying to keep her in place. I want her to think that she is able to move, but I want her to choose not to.
She's kind of similar colours to Classy in a way.
I know, yeah. Guess you like that.
It's true, isn't it?
Yeah, beautiful. She's got more red, I think.
Yeah. She was very red. She was more like Topper
Okay.
when she came home. You know?
Okay.
I want to see a foxtrot by the end of the day.
I want to address one major criticism I get from the armchair quarterbacks on all my training videos, and that is to never pat a horse. When I'm throwing a saddle on a horse like this for the first time and she's nervous and holds a lot of anxiety, I always like to pat them instead of stroke them. Patting them helps them release anxiety, and they'll lick and chew and kind of dump that anxiety. People will say in the comments, every time, that horses are so sensitive that patting is abuse. It's not abuse. I can read horse body language better than 99% of the population, and I don't know where that myth started, but I like to combat it. I know those comments are going to be coming.
Has she been to a trainer? Is that what? No? Oh, you just put a saddle on her.
No, the guy I bought her from broke her to a saddle like this the first day we got her home.
Oh.
And I've never done it again.
Oh,
He
okay.
wanted me to do it in the spring, but just the way life was,
Yeah,
too
sure.
busy. And I don't know enough about what I'm doing
up.
to be
Sure.
smart, you know. And I don't want to go backwards
Sure.
any more than you want to, you know.
On a horse like her, I'll tighten it up for a second and release it.
Right?
Tighten it up for a second and release it. So that it doesn't just cinch
Right.
down and stay.
Aye.
Kind of gives her a minute.
She's quite relaxed though, eh?
Oh, she's scared right
Is
now.
she?
She's scared. It's okay, baby. It's okay. Listen. And I said okay and petted her, she kind of relaxed. Oh, okay, I'm glad it's okay. I was scared, you know.
Aye.
Reassured her, you know. And a horse like her right now, I'm reading that she's scared a little. So I'm not going to ask her to go forward first because she would probably buck because she's scared or hump up a little. I don't need her to learn that.
No.
You're okay. Calm down. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Yeah, you're fine. Just gonna let her think about it for a while. Do you see how big, I think you were looking the other way, but do you see how big a step she took backwards?
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
She was like trying to get away from that saddle.
Right.
They're huge. If I would have took her steps forward, she'd have bucked. Because of not
You
because
know
she's
that, right? Okay.
yeah, not because only because she's scared right now. She's scared.
Yeah, she only had a saddle on her back once,
She knows you. Come here and just give her some lovin's.
yeah. And he turned her. He just sat there for half an hour.
Yeah.
And didn't do anything, you know.
Yeah.
Just turned her.
Just pet her and just don't let her move. Just pet her and just pet wherever she likes to be petted.
Horse body language is so finite that in editing this video, I really can't see the nervousness that I felt while training her. But if you would have seen her back up, she really exhibited it a lot, but we didn't get that part on film. I always like to ask a horse to go backwards on their first steps under saddle or under weight instead of forward. It keeps them from blowing up.
Because I don't, like a cowboy would like to see her buck and let her get it out of her system and let her feel like she's, okay, you can't, let her learn that,
She got the saddle on her first. She just backed her back legs up once.
well, and that's
was
what
it.
she would have done here too. And the cowboy mentality of that is let them learn that they can't buck that saddle off.
Right.
My mentality is different. I want this to be a positive experience for her.
Right.
So I want like this grain to be associated with, okay, I got a saddle
Life
on.
is good.
I got a saddle on, then I got some grain. Life is, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna walk her with this.
Okay.
And she won't buck because she's gonna be thinking about the food. Come on. Oh, you're fine. You're fine. Come on. Come on.
Her feet are stuck right now out of fear. This kind of shows what I was talking about. Even though she looks like she's handling it well, she's kind of got a mental block right now thinking she's trapped and can't walk forward.
Come on, I just said you won't buck because of the food. Good girl. Do you see it now, though? Like you didn't think that you see the fear to take the steps a wee bit to where you can see that she would have bucked if I hadn't done it this way?
No, I don't see that, but I'm not that clever, you know. I listen, David, and you're telling me because I want to learn and see that, you know.
She's releasing the fear already.
She looks good in that saddle.
Mm-hmm. She does.
It's a wee bit narrow in the tree, I think, but
On most horses, it doesn't take long to overcome a fear. As soon as they realize that they're okay and that it's not going to hurt them, they calm right down. But in almost every case, when a horse reacts with their feet being stuck, if you force them to go forward, they're going to hump up a little bit.
Bring her with you in April when you go to the Clydesdale sale. And then
You're okay.
I'll train her. You can pick her up later that summer.
you're going to be at the sale though this year, aren't you?
Oh, I'm sure we'll go, but I'm saying you have to pass us to get there.
Yeah. Just as long as you don't have Oliver escape.
No, that would not be an escape. That would be on purpose.
That's my point. Her name's not Ozark. She's not a floozy. She's a young lady.
Charlie! Oh, rude.
Becca told me the story.
Yeah, I know. I'm teasing you.
My wee baby.
You want Topper's blood to live on. That means she's got to have babies too.
Oh, I know. Look at Max.
Oh, he's watching. He says, what's going on?
Okay, that's enough of the grain. Okay, we're going to start over. Getting those hips to move.
And it's good for her to feel the stirrups and stuff.
Good girl. Good girl.
This is already quite an improvement in control compared to what we looked like just a few minutes ago when we started.
Good girl. Come here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. When I stopped making her go and let her come to me, she licked and chewed. That's part of the what we're going after.
Soaking it in.
She's giving me leadership, or understanding that I'm the leader. Good deal. Really, she's so young and green that just a few minutes is enough to get them and everything on a good note, you know. I ain't getting on her without a round pin, I can tell you that. Actually, I'd like to get on her in the river, like I do mine. That'd be the way to go with her. make it.
What do you feel? Is there a reason you feel like that, or is it just a common sense thing?
It just works magic. Takes.
Yeah, I watched you get on Oliver, and it was just like
I had to work for that nervousness dump with the grain and stuff with her. With the river, it just would never come. I could totally break her without the river, but I would just need a round pin. And I don't want to rush her. To show you how far I can get her in a day, I could get her real far
but it'd
today.
be damaged, yeah.
But yeah, it's not the best thing for her.
No. And I need to work at doing that, what you just did with a saddle and stuff.
We hope you all enjoyed getting to watch JR work with Breezy. She's such a beautiful girl, and we hope someday down the road we'll get to see her again. We still have a few more videos to get out to you of our trip to Colorado, including JR's last trail ride on Classy, and then we actually have an announcement in the last video we'll be getting out to you. So make sure to stay tuned for all of that. Subscribe if you haven't, and turn on that notification bell so that you're alerted when we upload a new video or if we go live. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all.